Check it out. Check. Microphone check 1, 2. See that? Check it out. Show you again. In case it was too quick for you, right? That pulls down. That pulls out. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, 12, right? 24 rounds. That one does the same. Holds a few more. That one's for lever gun. 12 gauge micros, black. We got them. We can ship them to you Monday morning. String backpacks, multicam black, red, ready to ship to you Monday morning. Black grocery bags, ready to go. Multicam black chub bags. Woodland AKM4 micros. OD 308 micros. Split front chest rigs. Those are 556 AK split front chest rigs. You like to be a weirdo? You like gray, just so you can be weird because you're gray man, right? You're gonna gray man around like the gray snow ninja. Right there, subgun micros. You don't like Woodland for your lever gun chest rig? You want to go ninja? There you go, because you live in a terrible state and you can't have an AR-15. Allowed versus able, right? There you go. Multicam black. Because you want to, all black everything. There you go. So you guys should check that out. Have you heard of Chisel Manufacturing? Chisel. Are you a lever gun dude? If you are, check out Chisel Manufacturing. I heard they just came out with some stocks for a shotgun. Check them out. They got incredible stuff. Very cool stuff. I'll get to the comments in a minute. What else do we have? Oh, we did more Woodland. I cleaned these. That's why they're still got threads on them. Woodland small clothes bags. Multicam black, red thread, medium clothes bags. Arid, Coyote, Alpine, mediums. We have some fupas. I keep seeing comments on fucking posts for fupas, and guys are like, man, I wish they'd get more in. We have them right there, danglers. We've had them all week. We've been shipping them. We made more today. And guys, if you're not sure how to get stuff that's sold out, you send an email. Everything you see running is because somebody sent an email. Hey, I'd like to buy a chub bag. So we made some. Hey, can you do some black 12 gauge micros? So we made some. And we have left-handers also, if you're the left-hand guy. What else do we have over here? We just did some extra large fupas. You know why? Because somebody sent an email and asked for them. Extra large fupas right here. They'll hold your Desert Eagle, your Deagle. So if you got your Grand Theft Auto guns, do they have Desert Eagles in Grand Theft Auto? I don't know. I've never seen it, but I would assume they probably do. Spent mags right there. Coyote. You like that dog shit brown? We got it right there. Pelter hearing protection cases, padded hearing protection. Here's something that you guys probably, I'll bet none of you have ever seen these. We've not made these. I don't know if we've made these since we lived in Tennessee. Spent mags, pals on the face, adjustable smoke grenade pouches. Now, there's dudes making radio pouches similar to these nowadays. What this will hold is a full-size military smoke. It'll hold the bigger riot smokes. It will also hold 2 frags, one on top of the other if you wanted to do that. We've seen guys do it. And it'll hold a lot of the riot munitions, like the sting ball grenades and such. They'll hold those. Now, these come with a leg strap and a shorter hanger. We don't put the larger hanger on these, mainly because I don't want to see goobers walking around with them down low on their leg. Because there's dipshits out there that do it, and we just put the half hanger in there. Journal covers, composition book covers, a few belts got built today. More of these. These are pocket organizers. They have a slot here. They have 4 slots here. You can run them with a very short cord or no cord, and they come with a long cord. You can cut it short if you want to. And we're sending these batches. These are the 4th of July items. We sell these. These are like 55 bucks. And we're sending it out with a pocket Constitution and Bill of Rights. Declaration of Independence. I'm sorry. Declaration of Independence and Bill of Rights. I can't stand when I see dudes wearing their chest rigs down super low. What's up? Coot Club, what's up? Evan Dixon, what's up? How are you? Goober prevention important, absolutely, especially if your name's tied with it. Shannon, hey, what's up? How are you? El Padrino, you like it? It's my favorite right now. There are two others. There's a Clementine and there's a Mandarin Orange. The Clementine, it has a very unique taste to it. It's aged in whiskey barrels, and I bought a few bottles of it the first time we saw it, not knowing if I'd like it. And we went back to buy more of it, and they didn't have any of it. I bought everything they had in the store that was Padrino. So I bought a couple cases. Dude, just got back from Idaho. It's great. Yeah, Idaho seems amazing. Put an offer on a place to buy, outbid by cash offer. Yeah, there's a lot of people with money moving out of their shitty states to free states. Jason Barr, what's up, man? Evan Roach, what's up? Dr. Clickety Clack, what's up? Old Radio found something in stock on the website for me. What are you looking for, Jason? What you looking for? What would you like? Shannon, hopefully they're open Sunday. They'll be open Sunday. They'll be open. It's the best liquor store I've been in my life. Now, I haven't been in a ton of liquor stores. Liquor stores to me are like porn shops used to be when you were younger, right? You kind of feel like you shouldn't be there. This one's not like a small little liquor shop. You're not going to walk out with your shit in a paper bag. It's very nice, like wooden floors, very organized, lots of samplings and tastings going on. They have a bar in there. I think they serve food or sandwiches in there. One Typhon Fupa in stock. I bought in faith. I believe that is a dangler, correct? Question mark. Josh DeWalt, what's up? Mark Trammell, how are you? I hear something. What do I hear? I think it's this fan over here. Easy K, how are you? Chuck Peoples, what's up, man? Amanda, it's a dangler. Wait, you left? No, I'm in Tennessee, buddy. I'm in Tennessee. Camden, Tennessee. Small town, USA. I know this would never happen at the compound, but making homemade liquor is big in Tennessee. Papa Mike, it happens at the compound. We do a demo every Self-Reliance Festival. Homemade liquor, perfectly legal in Missouri, 100 gallons. Yeah, we can do it here too. You can get a fuel permit. Like I don't know the legalities of it, but people do it. I didn't want to be the one to say it. Tyler moved to Idaho. We can make a deal. Toy Town Incorporated. What's up? What do you do, man? Who are you? What's going on? Professional and class. Got some badassery in the mail. Nice. Thank you for your order. Sweet. Thanks, guys. I've been in my share of porn shops in the practice marriage. By the way, love my everyday EDC pouch. Holds my gun perfectly. You have peaches falling. Jake said, yeah, I do. I have peaches falling. I went out and picked them up off the ground this morning. They're in the basket of the four-wheeler. I need to bring them in. Everyone will have a bug in it. Everyone has like goo running out from where the bug bored into it. So I just slice them in little pieces and eat them and then throw away the part that has the hole through it. Derek Olson, what's up? Tyler Mallory, what's up? Mallory. Laugh my ass off. They repo couches. Who finances? Where are we seeing that at? Josh Winnie, what's up? Repo couches. Would it surprise you though? As a matter of fact, I know they repo couches because they rent them at Rent-A-Center. We had a dude. We had a guy that worked for us that had the worst Spider-Man tattoo and the worst Transformer tattoos ever. And he would work for us, and then he'd be like, "Hey, I need to take 3 days off." I'm like, "What's going on? Are you guys? Is the baby okay? What's up?" He's like, "No, I just want to stay home and get caught up on my shows." And Rent-A-Center would come and repo his TV. He was making payments on a television. He lived in low-income apartments. We have this place called Tranquility Apartments. I think that's what it's called. You will never go there. It's the ghettoest apartments we have. And we don't really have apartments in Camden. We have like a low-income housing that looks like townhomes, and you got to be poor to live there. They give you and then they come through randomly unannounced and like swab your surfaces looking for drug residue. Fucking like horrible situation. And none of my guys who've come to work for us have ever been able to rent there. It's the newest build in town, and it's years, and it's like probably 8 years old at this point. They're nice. I mean, they look nice from the outside. I've never been inside them. And then this place, and it's on a hill. They call it's got a very racist name, and all the black folks call it that. It's that hill, and it's right there, and that's where the chief of police also lives. But if you ever drive past these apartments, there's always law enforcement or some serious crazy shit going on. And these apartments look like they were probably erected in the 70s. And this kid lived there. And he was always arrested like just for some silly little shit. Never anything serious. He wasn't a bad guy. Mediocre employee. And Rent-A-Center would come and repo his television, and he would have to come, "Hey, can I get some extra hours? I need to pay this, or I'm going to lose the TV." And the Rent-A-Center thing is, if I remember correctly, I went in there and looked at they have like laminated cards that show you can buy it for this much, or you can pay this much. And you pay, I think it's 4 times. So if the television is like $200, by the time you rent to own it, you've paid $800. And they would come and snatch his television. They would come while he was at work, and his wife would call and tell him, or his girlfriend or whoever, and tell him that they have taken his television. So now he has to pay current on the rent plus the fee to get his television out of hostage. And this happened like 5 times in the maybe 6 months that he worked for us. The last time I saw that dude, he was at a Burger King. And he actually, I say mediocre employee, he was actually an okay employee. He just didn't want for anything else. And he was buying tattoos local. And like, we don't have local tattoo guys. Super sketchy getting tattoos around here. Like, you'll see people in the local Facebook groups like, who has the cheapest tattoo? And well, that's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get a cheap fucking tattoo. And he had a lot of them. I've done the rent to purchase, but you get ripped. Of course you do. Of course you do. But if you're desperate, I mean, single mom, or I remember my mom pawned one year around Christmas. She pawned the patio set that was in back, and none of us used it. We just noticed it wasn't there, right? We were young kids, but she pawned that, and it was to buy Christmas presents. Hey, John, just ordered a 12-gauge micro and H-harness. Looking forward to putting it to our eagle. Right on, man. The tattoo is cheap. Hepatitis is free. Yeah. Yesterday, I repoed a couch that made my boss gag. Someone took it from our dumpster this morning. Always in the ghetto every day. Yeah. I mean, I had a mattress that I pulled out of the fucking back alley. I slept on that mattress in the shop for months. Before that, I slept on foam isomats for months. Cardboard boxes with a couple isomats on top of it. I slept there for 3 months straight on those fucking foam mats until I found that fucking dirty ass mattress. Rent-A-Center versus loan lenders. First tattoo I got by my friend's dad. I think I paid $80. Definitely shouldn't have gotten that tattoo. Sure you should have, Derek, though. Like, it's your first one, right? Sure you should. I spent thousands covering cheap tattoos. Rent-A-Center sounds like a huge moneymaker. Oh, you should look up rent a roll. Rent and roll. It's a wheel place. So they'll put wheels and tires on your shit. I don't know if they're still around. They had them in San Diego. You had a check cashing place, a strip club, and a rent and roll. I think that's what it's called. They have, like, I'm sure the videos are still on YouTube. They have like a world-class NASCAR pit team that comes up and steals your shit off your truck. Like, they'll leave your car, truck on blocks and take their fucking wheels back and their stereo systems. Rented tattoos. Chris Watkins, what's going on, man? Padded Hearing Pro cases. Canada Hill. Yeah, that's not what they're calling it, though. It's something Hill. Watched your build this week for the headsets. Are they available? Yeah, they're available. Yeah. Here's a few right here. They're just not popped out. They don't actually have that. Let me show you what they really look like here. Because I took them and pressed them all together to fit them in there. So they don't actually have this lip here. They look like that. What the fuck is rented tat? I don't think it's real. I just think they're being funny. World-class NASCAR pit team, yes. They do. They come out, 4 dudes jump out of a truck with some fucking jacks and fucking leave your shit wherever it is. Like, they'll get you at a fucking hamburger place, they'll get you at work, they'll get you in your driveway. Rent and Roll is still around. Worked with those guys over the last few years. Partnered with the company I used to work for. Right on, Josh. Mr. Greg, what up? So we had a dude come that moved our shed. We have one of these tiny buildings, you know, here, these Eagle buildings and stuff. We have 3 of them, and I needed it just moved. It took me 18 months to find a dude, and we got a dude, came out, and that's what he does mostly is repo sheds and such like that. And his brother-in-law runs a huge repo company in Clarksville. And this dude was super cool. Did a great job for us. We will definitely do business with him again, but the majority of his work, my understanding, was repoing these buildings. And he'll repo it with all the shit in it. He'll just take the fucking house. Have I thought about dropping YouTube membership and Viking? Fuck no. You know why? Because you motherfuckers are lazy. I am on every fucking platform. I'm on Locals. I'm on Rumble. I can't get motherfuckers to cross deck. They will come on and talk to me every night, but when I get banned and can't post, not a single one of you motherfuckers show up anywhere else when I can't even use this thing. So, no, not a fucking chance of it. You guys won't. I mean, look at it right now. Here's a perfect example. There's 62 of you on here currently, and there's only 38 thumbs up. It's free. You guys will not fucking put forth any effort to do something else. What the fuck is Locals? Locals has a server. Rumble has a server. Locals is another platform kind of like Facebook. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. All the people on Locals that use it, none of them are on Facebook. And the people on Facebook, hardly any of them are on Locals. And that's how all these are. Everybody's going to start a YouTube killer and start a Facebook, Instagram killer. But the sad thing is, everybody is only talk. Nobody is going to jump platform. When their favorite creator gets banned, they don't do shit to support them. They don't follow them anywhere. What does the thumbs up do? Easy edibles. I assume you're doing like weed and CBD, THC gummies and shit like that. I'm surprised that you don't have a YouTube account for that. So pushing that button, what that does is it helps the algorithm. When you guys say, hey, I like this thing, it puts it out in the feed so that more people see it. Now, if you go back and you look at any of these videos when they're over with, right? Go watch this video, go look at it tomorrow, and then go look at it in a few days. And what happens when you look at those things, you will see a ton of people on there that are like, hey, I didn't get notification. I didn't know this was live. And when you guys push that out, and even more importantly, when you take this video currently, right now, and you hit share, and it'll pop up some things for you to share this. And you can share it to people. You can post it to your Facebook. I think you can post a screenshot of it to, you can definitely take a screenshot, but I think you can post it to Instagram and several other places. But it also, what it'll let you do is you can take it and send it in Messenger or your text app, and you can tell a couple of your friends, hey, you know that dude I'm always talking about, you know that guy that every night at 9 o'clock, even on a Friday, I'm talking to this dude, right? It's important enough for you to do it, but that's a perfect example. Dudes don't even do the free thing. And yeah, Locals owns Rumble. I was not aware of that on both places. Every single video that I post on YouTube goes to Rumble. Thumbs up works the little man in the boat. Yep, like rubbing the canoe, like rocking the canoe. I feel like not as many people are on. Oh, fuck no. Nobody's on there. There is, but not like here. Look at Crowder. Crowder left, and now he's fucking back on YouTube too. It's just like Tim Pool does the show here and then goes over there. The way you make one of those platforms work is like our Pulling the Thread podcast. We put the first 30 minutes up. We take some clips from the next hour or 2 hours of the show, and we give you a couple little fucking snippets, and then we give you 30 minutes of the show and be like, hey, you want to watch the rest of this episode? It's over here. That's the only way you can get them to do cross deck. First and best rest. Okay, doing it now. Thank you, man. It just, because it's free. It just doesn't take anything. A lot of bigger creators don't even see the comments. I can click a button here that says Super Chats, and it will only show me Super Chats. And a lot of creators, that's all they do. And they don't even see that. They have moderators that forward them the information, so they're not distracted. You have no ability to even speak to a lot of the guys that you have the perception that you're talking to. I've tried to go on to Facebook a couple of times when you switched, but I couldn't view the stream. Yeah, that's weird. I was on there today and there wasn't anybody on. Watched a Harley repo years ago. 5 guys pulled up in a Sprinter van. 4 guys jumped out the back 2 3-foot long ramps and pipes. Yep. Guys with golf balls or PVC pipe or wooden dowels. You can move anything. Like, you can take a safe that takes 3 guys to tip it up. If you can just tip it up, or they make these machine jacks, and it basically is just this real flat wedge. You get it under there, and then you can lever it up. And then if you can get a dowel under it, you can move a safe, you can move equipment, you can move anything. If you have a flat surface and dowels, you can move it anywhere. Going to Locals after the live stream. If I don't watch for some reason, I at least try to hit it for. Thank you, man. Thank you. All right, I think we're caught up on all of these. It's kind of funny. They only notify you of what you asked for if people like it. Yeah. I mean, look at how many subscribers we have on YouTube and then ask them how many people get notified, right? They just don't. Now, if you guys interact and you leave comments on stuff, you're more apt to see things. Like if you go, and I don't think it matters on the live. The live is for you guys. It benefits you. But I don't think it changes your algorithm on the live. But if you go to the solid, like the posted videos, we post dozens of videos every week, like real videos and shorts. And when you interact with them, it propagates it more currently in your feed. Plus, there's also, when you like it, you can not only like the page, like the video, subscribe, but you can set the frequency, how often you see them. You can set them in priority. Just want to keep, that'd be awesome, keep the revenue, but there's not any revenue there. I'm there. I have subscribers there. We don't make shit over there because nobody goes there. The cut the limb, not the limb video is great. The instructor really wasn't. Kingston, man, that's Chuck Peoples. He's on here right now. Appalachian Medical. And Viking. The truth is there's not any money in it anyways. There's just not. I spend more money every week on my 2 video guys. That's not even me or Scully or anything else or Amanda. That's not my time. Like I make zero money out of that, right? I spend more money on my 2 video guys than we make in fucking 90 days. Like we don't make money. We've only recently started making money in the last couple months, and it's nowhere near what we spend. Like it'll be a couple years until we even break even. The money, people making money, they make money from sponsors. They read ad spots and such. Like at the level we're at right now, we're getting 7 million engagements, 7 million engagements a week. That's a $5,000 ad spot. You send me this and want me to talk about it for a couple minutes, it's $5,000. Like that's minimum. Like when you see big names doing that, that's what they're getting paid. That's where the money comes from. It comes from sponsors. I only get SOE notifications on the tablet. That's weird, man. Cut the limb. Kind of funny they only notify me going to locals after the live stream. Right on. Chris Wise, what are you doing on locals? Why are you going there? Chase, favorite food? I don't really have a favorite food. I eat sushi every weekend. Sushi probably. Bone-in ribeye with a lot of fat, right? Bone-in. If they're Am I live? Am I here? It blinked out. I don't know if I'm live or not. Sirloin ribeye is okay. I'm back. Weird. Tyler, glad you said sirloin. Ribeye is the so glad you didn't say sirloin. What even is a sirloin? What type of sushi? I like all kinds of sushi, but mostly like nigiri, man. There's some rolls I like, depending, but mostly nigiri. Like I go and I order a poke bowl because I can load it up with the type of fish I want in there raw, sushi rice, seaweed salad. I'll throw mango and pineapple in there with it, and I'll eat that. That's a good bulk for me. And then I'll order nigiri, which is cut sushi over rice. I'll order 2 pieces. They come at 2 where I go, typically most places. And I'll get raw salmon, hamachi, yellowtail, taco, which is octopus. I'll get squid. I'll get mackerel, and a few different things. I want to follow on the other channel. Oh, right on. Thanks, man. Just had a ribeye for my brother's 50th. He more than likely served with Jeff. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Dessert. Yeah, you're right, Chuck. My favorite actually is dessert. If I go to a place that has dessert worth eating, I eat that first. Do you carry RFID wallet? I do not. No, I don't. No. Matt Christopher, what's up? I'd say the videos bring more customers to SOE, but you don't need more, just high quality. So, Jeremy, I can't track them. Like, I get customers doing these lives because we show the product. There's a lot of dudes that jump on. Like, right now we're at 77, but we only have 57 thumbs up. Now, those 57, half of those dudes were on here for the first couple minutes, hit the thumbs up. They were just here to see the gear, and they're already gone. Dudes jump on every night, and I can have the computer open while I'm doing a live, and the first 5 minutes, the sales spike. That's you guys watching the videos, the dudes that are here to buy gear. But I don't track any videos. Like, we can't track it. I could put a sale code in there, but it's not representative of new customers, because every dude that's an SOE guy knows if I do that, we're going to have every one of our customers go grab that discount. There's no way to track a new customer from that. What are those bags on the left of the table? Are you talking about these? These are spent magazine pouches with adjustable smoke grenades on the side. There's another comment up here. Videos bring. Is that 7 million engagements YouTube? Or also, it's YouTube. YouTube. 7 million engagements on YouTube. We use a program. If you're a YouTube guy, if you fancy yourself to be a content creator, vidIQ. You can get it for free, and it'll give you some pretty good analytics. But vidIQ, if you pay a few bucks a month for it, it gives you way more. It'll tell you when to post. It'll tell you what hashtags to use. It'll tell you a lot of parameters that it'll just populate and help you with it. And it'll also put a taskbar up. So anytime you're on anybody's videos, it'll show you the true back end that you normally wouldn't see. So I can look at a video that's similar to mine, similar genre, and look and see what hashtags they were using and rip their hashtags, for instance. Do you have a Hunter orange that you could do a 12 gauge? So I don't have any orange, Justin. I do not right now. YouTube brought me here. I was interested in your gear a decade ago when I watched Jaeger's videos, but thought I wasn't in the circle. Right on. Hell, I handed out SOE at Radio Made Easy business cards today. Thank you, man. I'm going to say Sushi is your favorite. Chris, yeah? That's cool. What are the bags on the left? Dude McButter, did I answer your question? Is that what you were asking about? Discount for item of the week to track videos to sales. Just split balling ideas. Breakfast in general is your favorite. Yeah, I like breakfast too, man. I like breakfast with like pancakes, or like I really like going to First Watch. Whenever we're in Nashville and we run in early enough, we always have we go to First Watch and have breakfast. Pancakes, French toast, anything like that. I like breakfast tacos. Ever make a split front shotgun rig? No, we have not. We do a split front modular chest rig that you could easily just put our 12 gauge pull out pouches and accomplish that, but we do not make one. We've not ever. You're the first person that's even brought it up. Sewing videos make a lot of sales because I'd rather pay than measure, cut, and sew myself. Yeah, I get it. But you would buy it anyways. You're not here because of the sewing video. Just ordered a med insert tray and tear off pouch. Thank you for your order, Dean. Friend brought me here after showing me his EDC belt. Now I have more orders and more gear. Thank you, Justin. That's the biggest one, the word of mouth. That's also the most valuable client, is the word of mouth customer. Do I do custom design requests? Not typically. It's very expensive. Like if you're like, hey, will you build this? I'm going to quote you a price that I think that you won't take. For me to do custom stuff, that's me sitting here on a Saturday morning, not being in bed with my wife or not going out that weekend with my wife. So it's really, you're paying, how much does it cost you to pay me to not go do what I want to do? That's really what it comes down to. But a lot of times the guys are like, hey, do you do custom stuff? It just depends what it is. A lot of times guys think it's something custom. It's something we've already built or currently built. We have a huge, huge catalog of stuff that we make. But right now, what we're making is really what dudes ask for. Like guys are asking for the items that you see sitting here. That's why we just ran them. Cowboy coffee is way easier. Sure. Especially if you have like a coffee press. And beauty of like a Coleman coffee press or something like that is you can put it over open fire. Should you ever need, because we're all preppers, right? Percolator coffee, yep. Med inserts fit nicely in the compartments on core. They sure do. And for guys that aren't familiar, med insert tray will fit anywhere that 2 M4 mags or 3 M4 mags fit. Now, you're going to have to put smaller components or fewer components if you're using a dual mag rifle pouch, right, of some sort. But the beauty of it is you can buy surplus military gear and now put organized medical equipment into one of the pockets. Don't need a coffee press. Just let it sit off the fire for about a minute and the grounds will settle. Yeah, but you have to have it in something. I understand what you're saying, though. Easy edibles, word of mouth got me here. Yeah, that's the most valuable too, because somebody is talking to somebody. Typically, there's a conversation about something, or somebody has shown off something that they are proud of. Or somebody's like, man, I need to get a belt. Oh, you got to get this belt, man. I've had this belt for 10 years. It hasn't broke down. Best belt I've ever owned. That's the most valuable. Those are qualified customers. Viking Hyundai. I'm sure I'm slaying your name. What are you thinking about custom wise? What are you thinking? Do wish list items affect your build? Ed, the truth is that I've never looked at it. I think Amanda has looked at it. But no, it really doesn't, because we are so busy. I do the emails. If you send an email through the website, it comes to me. I don't know why this air is on. It must have gotten hot enough to kick it on. And we're full-time busy just off of that. Typically, guys who are willing to jump through, and I get it. People inherently are lazy, and the easier you make it for your customer to give you money, the more money they will give you. My bottleneck is labor, and we are full-time busy running gear that people have emailed and oftentimes repetitively emailed about. So we make it and then build a few extras of them. It's Hyundai, like USMC, Tuffle, Hyundai, Devil. Oh, gotcha. Right on. Foop XL. We built Foop XLs today in multicam black. Somebody emailed off of one of these live videos a couple nights ago, asked for them. And he last night ordered one in Woodland because he wanted another one quicker. And then we finished building the multicam black ones today. For off-body carry. Yeah, it's good for a lot of things, man. You can use it for so much. Have you found Sasquatch? No. I have something Sasquatch. I don't know where it's at. Every morning I wake up and I'm like, okay, I'm going to come upstairs and reorganize the upstairs for 30 minutes today. And then every night when I come in here and I look up there, I'm like, oh man, I didn't go up there and change things around today. Gear for Overland. So what are you thinking for Overland? Like we do a ton of shit. We've been vendors at Overland Expo. We make wrench rolls. We make tool pod totes. We make tool bags. We make large tool bags. We make a ton of bags. Our medium clothes bag, 5 toiletry bags fit in there, and you can completely organize all kinds of kit in those things. We make a ton of stuff. I have we have a TRD Pro Tacoma, and we have a TRD Pro 4Runner. And prior to that, I had a Tacoma, TRD Pro Tacoma also. Just because of the Overland Expos and taking demo vehicles and such. I can tell you how many Husqvarna chainsaws I have had people buy due to my recommendation. Yeah, we got 14 friends that have bought TRD Pro trucks from our dealership that we use because we talk about them constantly. Toyota shares any video that I tag the dealership in. Toyota Cool Springs, Toyota of Cool Springs in Franklin, Tennessee, or Cool Springs. When we tag the dealership shares it, and then Toyota then reshares our video. So any video, our tool bag video, for instance, our large tool bag video, for instance, Toyota shared those. Like, we have millions of views on those YouTube videos because of us using Toyota in the content. We're going to go a few hikes and then find something else to do once it gets hotter later in the day. Where at, Derek? Where at? I'll browse the site more. I run a 2018 Ram Power Wagon. Dude, if I was going to switch, that's what I would buy. If I was going to build a full-size truck right now, it would be a Ram. I've got a 5.9 diesel mega cab. I've got an Excursion. I have a F250 on 37s. But we just drive the Toyotas, man. 99%. I got a high top cargo van. Got quite a few bigger outdoor and bushcraft type knives. Gonna lay them out tonight. See what I can sew to store them all in like a wrench roll. Oh, right on. Right on, that's cool. You can get edge guards for them, man, because that's what destroys nylon. Leather would be good, but you can buy edge guards and then you can put them and they won't cut your shit up. Overton, what's up? Chillin'. Just said goodbye to mom and sister visiting. Right on, man. I hope that was a good time. I have a new Subaru, making payments on it, everything, but I drive the 2005 4Runner. Got some sweet TRD Pro take-off wheels. Dude, I still have my TRD Pro wheels on there. If I was going to switch them, I'd put something bronze, on there, like a bronze wheel. Few different options. No, I'm not sure what wheel combo I would go with right now. Utah, been very nice outside for June and now July. Right on, Derek. Higgs, Rock Farm, what's up, bud? 4-inch lift, Lightner rack, deck system, also tow M1102 Humvee trailer. Right on, Viking, right on. I like the deck system. I have not put one in. I've seen all the Lightner stuff. We're currently running Victory off-road, Victory 4x4 stuff. They were there. I liked their product. I especially liked their roof rack. I like their modular bumper system because I can run roto packs or 2 5-gallon cans. It's got dual swing outs. I can put a ladder on. I have all that shit on there. It was just, they had everything that I wanted. So I bought 16 grand worth of their shit when we ordered it. What's a good Overland forum to join? So Isaac, there's some very active Facebook groups, and Facebook has really killed the forums. But Expedition Portal, for a website, Expedition Portal, they have a very active Overland motorcycle group on there. And then they have a great full-size forum on there also. There's a very active Unimog forum in there too. If you ever need any drivetrain or suspension parts, especially for Toyota, highly recommend Barnes. Right on. Kirby, what's up? Need any help with product photography? Frames and frames. Do you do video or just photography stuff? And where are you located? Love the Lot podcast. Found you via shorts. Awesome, man. Well, thank you. Welcome. Giraffe pattern would make sick camo. I'm with you. I'm with you. I have a couple of actual giraffe hides. I have an entire, that rug right up there is a giraffe hide right there, as a matter of fact. Man, I can't get this to reduce. Come on, man. I don't want to report message. Reduce my picture. There we go. Both located Philly. Right on. I always need video dudes, but I need them here. Notice a lot of people talking about shadow banning on your channel, for example. If it says you have 30 views and that's not accurate, can you still see how many actual views you have on the end? So Brandon, I don't know the answer to that. We are highly shadow banned, or have been in the past. I've had this YouTube channel, I think, for 14 years. And up until a year ago, we never broke 20,000 views, or 20,000 fans and followers. The shorts have really changed that. And I think it's just so many views on the short. Like, we're still not where we should be. Go log out of your YouTube and type in special operations equipment. Type in this YouTube page. It won't populate it. It won't pull it up for you. You have to put in the very last letter of special operations equipment till it will even show it to you. They do a lot of direct fit upgrade parts like chromoly axle shaft. Right on. Shadow banning is a deprioritization in the YouTube algorithm. Generally, unless your videos performed extremely well, you will not be elevated to level 2 exposure. If you should check out the Pulling the Thread podcast TikTok page. It's through the roof. Millions and millions of views. We've got 10,000 plus interactions on several of the videos. So people are interacting with it. And now, granted, it's different platform, and maybe it's amplified bullshit. Maybe, just like I think I get less views than I really get in interactions on YouTube. A lot of nights people know that I'm on at 9 o'clock, and there are many fucking people that will come on and hey, I couldn't get on your video last night. I couldn't comment on your video. That happens a lot. John in a hockey mask. I've got some pretty cool hockeys. Appreciate you responding on it. Might shoot you an email. Yeah, send me an email, man. Frames and frames. Send me an email, and definitely link me to your social media pages. I'm always surprised when dudes are like, hey, I'll do this fucking awesome thing for you. And when I go to look at their stuff, they have no footprint on social media. That's fucking everything now. Especially if you're trying to get business from somebody. I'm not telling the photo guy that. I'm telling everybody that. Same with an employee. Dude's like, hey, I want to come work for you. The first thing anybody does now is go to look to see if you're a fucking asshole on social media. YouTube, unfortunately, cussing will get you. There you go. That didn't used to be. That's a more recent thing now, or at least they've come forward facing with it. But yeah, I mean, every product we make says "Made in the motherfucking USA." That's the logo. What solar system are you going to go with? I'm going to go with a kind of a plug and play deal to start with. I don't remember the brand. Whatever Nicole put up at her place from Hack My Solar. Hashtag free YouTube. I don't know if this is just me, but if I type in anything poking at COVID on Insta, it says there's nothing to show right now. Funny thing, man, people send me forwards all the time. I got one forwarded to me today, and it said it was disinformation, and I had to click twice to be able to see the post that was forwarded to me. It was a reel, I think. And then I went to share it with people, and it told me it was disinformation. Do I still want to share this post? What kind of blowers were those? The blue ones are Cobalt, and I went with Cobalt because Lowe's had the Cobalt chainsaw, And they had a chainsaw that was 80 volts. And the batteries are just huge. They were awesome. And because of that, actually the first thing I bought was the blower, then the chainsaw, then the hedge trimmer. And then I bought a mower. I feel like I've got a couple other pieces too. I have a string trimmer. But the batteries have been starting to fail. And now when you look at Cobalt stuff, we were looking at Cobalt Saturday or Sunday. They don't make anything over 40 volts, or at least we couldn't find anything over 40 volts. I was happy with it. The batteries are big. They're heavy. The string trimmer was highly underpowered compared to a real, gas trimmer. But I've been pretty happy with them. Got their mower as job payment. It works great. Higgs Rock. Hey, Bob. EG4 batteries in the 6-space rack are the way to go. Overton. Right on. Right on. Bob Lester. What's up, man? Gonna share it just because they label it misinformation? No, I thought it was worthy information to share out. No, it's just me. What type? Anything poking COVID? You and Amanda running anything on Rumble? We're on Rumble. Everything that we post on YouTube automatically posts to Rumble. We are over there. See John in a hockey mask. Yeah, I saw you saying so. Risky Krisky came out without the hockey mask. I was not aware of that. I have not met him. He's on here pretty frequently commenting on these videos on the lives. I said, hey, why don't you come on down and we'll do some podcasts? And he said, yeah, I'll totally do that. I've got a friend that lives right by you. I'm like, who the fuck is that? And then I totally know we have a mutual friend that we've known for years. So at some point, I will get Risky Krisky on the podcast, and maybe we'll both wear hockey masks. Milwaukee trimmer. So Scully's very happy with the DeWalt stuff. I've been pretty happy with the Milwaukee stuff. I've got yellow tools also. Did you know that you don't want to copy posts from YouTube onto TikTok or vice versa? YouTube checks for it. Yes, you have told me that. We were sharing posts, if that's what you're talking about. If you're saying other thing, like don't use the same video, dude, I don't know how we're going to change that at this point. I've got a dude doing that. I don't know how we're going to make a completely different video off of the same content. I think you're describing a rocket stove. I have a rocket stove right here. And every time I show this, there's 20 dudes that are like, oh, I could make that. Well, you didn't make that, and you didn't start a company making it. And if you can, you should totally make this. But Forever Stoves is an awesome Instagram page. And for all you dudes that are busy making money and don't have free time to sit around and just build shit, this Forever Stove you can buy from Forever Stoves, and he's got an amazing Instagram page, and he posts badass content every single day. The same video, you just need to upload from a PC, then it does not. Yeah, we're uploading from a PC. Yeah, that's happening. I believe you told me that. You or maybe Cody told me that. But yes, we are doing that. They are in fact being uploaded. You know what? Let me double check. I'm sure they're being uploaded from a PC because he does everything on a PC, but I will find out. Thank you. Risky showing his face like Kiss in the 80s. Forever Stove, cool dude. He just got married. Yeah, he's in Colorado. I'm sure he'd be a lot happier if he left Colorado. And his content's badass. He's a union electrician by trade. Chuck Peoples, yeah. Every time I post a video, there's always like 20 dudes that are like, oh, I can make that for $35. That's badass. I'll take 100 of them. When can you have them for me? I'll buy. If you can build these for $35, I'll buy 100 of them right now. And I know you're not saying that, Chuck, but that's the typical. Does Rumble have Feet Finder channel? PP1 episode with Risky? Yeah, I'd actually said something about that. I knew he was an African-American female when the mask came off. Milwaukee trimmer works better with a SOE sling. Thank you. Guys that don't know, if you have a string trimmer and you're string trimming anything other than your 5 by 10 foot front yard in your condo, single point bungee sling is badass, especially if you're running a gas string trimmer and you have a mile of fence line. You know how your hand just kind of cramps up and all the vibration, it just makes your hand numb. This takes all of that out of there. It takes all of that vibration out of that string trimmer. Picked a great time to order Multicam Rallyman vest during the Multicam shortage. Facts, Colorado is crap now. What's up? If you can get the steel for $35, let me know where. Dude, if you could build it for $100, I'll buy them from you. We'll just fucking tack weld some badass SOE shit on the side. But for real, the Forever Stove guy, good dude. I hit him up at like 1 in the morning. He got right back to me. He just cool dude, man. And even if you don't need to buy one of these, think about this, okay? That thing right there, you put a little newspaper. You can get these little waxed fire starter balls, right? But you just put a little newspaper or cardboard or printer paper in the bottom hole there, down there. And then you put sticks, you can just use broken up pallet or whatever, in the middle hole. And within 30 seconds, there's a fucking tornado of fire pouring out here. And then you can take twigs or sticks or broken pallets or whatever you want and feed in here. And you can have them sticking 3 feet out. And as they burn, gravity will just feed them in and keep feeding that fire. And then you're gonna cook on this grate. You can sear here, and then you can cook on a cast iron pan. If the electricity went out, this thing doesn't take any electricity. It's badass. And even if you're like, I never need one of those, his YouTube page is good. He makes meals every single day, and you're like, I think I'm gonna go get the shit and make that meal. Hotel lobbies getting wild. Dude, we go to really nice hotels, and when there's ball teams, when there's something going on there, the kids literally fucking destroy the hotel. Like it's literally, we have left hotels when there's a bunch of kids at the hotel, a bunch of sport teams. What I remember, the Berkey doesn't remove the minerals, or some of them. Best fire starter recipe: pint mason jar, fill with sawdust shavings, pour just enough diesel. Oh, I'm sure that would work. You know what works better than that? Gasoline. Gasoline and a weed blower, a lawn blower. But you're being more serious, yes. Makes me sad to see my almost 40-year-long home has turned into, I'm thinking about leaving here. Yeah, Tyler, it sucks, man. I emailed you about a 44-inch belt, got nothing back. Jeremy, I don't know, buddy. So I can send an email again. What do you want? You want to buy one, or you have one, then you need something done to it? Like, you're here right now. Tell me what you want. All kids had to sign a code of conduct waiver and be in bed by 10. It's the drunk parents that need to sign. Understood. They have safes in a lot of these hotels have safes. And we have been there, and you'll get these fucking little hoodlums that will come and rent a hotel room, and then they will get in there and party and slam the door and slam the door and slam the door all fucking night on the safe. So the next morning when I'm up at 5 in the morning to go to Blade Show, right, and we're going to go have breakfast and shit, I go in there and I slam my fucking safe door, and then I go and pound on their fucking door and kick the shit out of their door until somebody answers, and I thank them for being a fucking asshole all night the night before. Even moving floors, you still hear it. Thermite. Like destroying the hotel, like when Scully was talking about the war on the base. But no, it wasn't like that, Derek. We stay in some hotels that are built in a rectangle, right? So no matter what floor you're on, you're looking down into the lobby, and they have like fish ponds and shit in them. I don't know what hotel we use. It's in Atlanta when we go there. But it's just fucking kids, man. It's always kids. Slamming doors, straight to jail. Slamming doors, we fucking get a hold of your ass and we throw you off the fucking 14th floor down onto the fucking concrete. You misspelled morgue. Yeah, you misspelled morgue. I think I've caught all these comments here. Bob, you should go out and hang out with the drunk parents and just video. Get some video and put it up on Shorts. Crazy parents of sport ball team Instagram page. Left Parker, Colorado 4 years ago. Colorado's not the same. Where'd you go, man? Jeremy, what state are you in? Just ask the DoorDash guy. Much like restaurants, nice hotels aren't very nice anymore. I have to really go high end to get nice. Yeah, you have to go someplace where there's an actual dress code. And it's stereotyping, but I mean, it like, well, whatever. That or you just get a private room. Only more dangerous than slamming doors in my house is messing with my flipping thermostat. You just got to put one of those cages over it like the gas stations have so the employees can't change it. All right, guys, I'm going to jump off here in a minute, go make some margaritas. One for me, one for Amanda, but I'm going to drink hers and mine. Anything you want to see or talk about or discuss? Any statements you would like to make? Lastly, we'll go for a couple more minutes here before I jump off of here. Yeah, you can put in lock codes. Small diameter section of plastic tube caps under the door. South Dakota, ground zero for the nukes. Got it. Did a little scoot from Colorado to Pennsylvania. If the thugs in Philly don't kill me, the humidity will. A buddy of mine left Pennsylvania, went to Montana. He loves it. When he moved to Montana, I think it's 5 years ago, 6 years ago, a couple of years before COVID, you could actually buy property in Whitefish, Montana, and you can't buy shit in Well, you can, but I can't. Not at the fucking cost of shit there right now. But he loves it. He's got 22 properties in his Airbnb portfolio. Glacier Rentals, if you want to check it out, is the name of his company for his Airbnbs. That's the way margaritas are done. One for yourself, one for your wife, and drink after she sips on it. I think we've seen all these comments. Email went out tonight. Text went out tonight. We see guys that are like, hey, I want to buy this thing. When's it going to be back in stock? If you're on our text app, we will send you a text every day showing you some of the main items that were made that day. And don't sign up for it if you're going to be like, man, they spam me with text. It's not spam, dipshit. You signed up for it. You actually clicked the button several times in order to get our text app. But you're going to get a text every day, once a day. It's going to be about gear. We do an email Thursday, Friday, Saturday. If you only want 3 emails, you're going to get an email from us 3 times a week. A lot of this shit is sold out because the people who are more vested in having the product, they don't mind getting a text every day. And they bought it before you ever saw it. So the way to really do it is to be on our text and email app. And you have to open the emails. If you don't open our emails and you're using a free email server, they will start to mark our emails as spam, and they will go into your spam folder or junk mail. And 2, sometimes 3 times a year, we go to the back end of our email application, and it shows us who hasn't opened the emails. And we whittle those down from 100,000. We kill half the list, 50,000 emails. We literally dump you off the list if you haven't opened the emails in 90 days. And you know what happens? The crazy shit, when we go from 100 people on our email list to 50,000, when we kill half of the non-performers, my sales are up $10,000 that Friday or that Thursday, usually that Friday night, because there is a algorithm to email. Most people are not aware of this. And you get marked as a mass spammer. And Google, for instance, doesn't send your emails to your clients. Baby Overton learned that from John. What are we talking about? Y'all are the most consistent thing in my life. Evan Roach, I clipped a carabiner around mine and leaned on it. Short length of rope, no twist. Text received today. Awesome, Derek. Philosophy on EDC belts literally came from John originally. SOE tequila, maybe someday. Maybe. Andy's involved in a tequila company. Middleton, Idaho. How stiff is the EDC belt? Tough enough to handle EDC mags? Yeah, of course it is. Yeah. Evan Roach, more important than that, like, just Google that shit. Like, Google it and see what people say. And I say that knowing you're going to find a bunch of people saying a lot of shit about my company. But what you're going to see is, man, it's so hard to get his stuff, but he makes the best stuff, right? Even the guys that hate me, always in their critique, always say he makes the best stuff. Guy at church paused to read the logo badge on my day pack. Nice. 100% correct with pruning email list. I used to work corporate email server management. Fewer is better. Yep. I know it works because it puts money in my bank account. It's a trip when you kill half your fucking email list. If you need some extra revenue that week, kill your fucking email list down. I have a buddy that has a distillery. If you want to white label SOE bottle, that'd be neat to discuss, Bob. Who handles distribution on that? How does that work? Man, Bob, I was kind of excited. I thought you were bringing like a fucking skid steer or something to Trisha. I thought, man, I'm like, what would Bob be bringing? It's got to be a tractor. Can also send the emails out in batches. Helps to avoid some of the spam filters. Yeah, we use Constant Contact and MailChimp, and it's a trip that we have the same people subscribed, right? Because they're only going to subscribers. And dudes are like, yeah, I got the MailChimp one, but I didn't get the Constant Contact, or vice versa. But I mean, to send those emails out, it costs me about $300-400, I think, each time we send a batch of emails like that out to 50,000 people or whatever it is. So what do you stand to make, right? So if you have to spend the $300 twice, so if we go from $300 to $600, do we make an additional $300? And the answer is always yes. It's literally significantly worth doing. Chilling with the family tonight. Just happened on the thumbs up and wish you well. Thanks, Tool Cove. Now getting texting. Evan, awesome. Thanks, bud. All right, guys, we have all of this stuff. If you've had your eyes on any of this stuff, we have some stuff to sell you. We are also going to have our 6th Self-Reliance Festival here in October. You can check that out at selfreliancefestival.com. It is way cooler in real life than it appears on the website. So if these are your people and you like these live feeds, this is where we do it. And there is a ton of people that show up for it. And it's you'll meet all the people that you see in the videos. We're all here and accessible. There should be a video somewhere of John using the EDC belt as a tow strap. There's a few videos out there. You're going to need a dog collar. What kind of dog collar you need, Jason? What kind of dog do you have? Man, you better not have a little fucking yippy dog. Well, you're a grown fucking man. You can have a yippy dog if you want. We'll likely pick one up tonight and sign off for the heavier EDC days. Sign up for Zero to Hero radio class. Chuck Peoples is teaching a medical class at Self-Reliance Festival. So the festival is Saturday, Sunday. On Thursday and Friday is Zero to Hero radio class. And there is a half-day medical class that Chuck is teaching. What day is that, Chuck? 3 blue healers. Oh, shit. Those dogs aren't going to keep fucking collars on. They're going to chew collars off of each other. They're going to chew the wheel off your car. They're going to chew the fucking metal step sides off your fucking truck. They're going to eat the collars off of each other. Cocaine alligator. Yeah, you fucking got that right. Man, if you fucking ever see a blue healer in the bed of a truck or in a car, do not fucking approach that vehicle. It'll trick you. It'll look at you. It'll kind of whimper. You'll get close, and then it'll fucking eat your face off. Most dangerous animal in the world. That was your nickname in high school, cocaine alligator. Zero to Hero in Ohio. There we go. There we go. Cocaine alligator. Oh, I'm sure they are, Jason. I'm sure they're very cool. If you're going to order a dog collar, do not get a Typhon one. The Typhon I have right now, there's just not any good content on it. You can get multicam black, multicam, really any color. We can get you this giraffe or this leopard print one. But I'd get woodland or arid or multicam black. All right, guys, I'm going to jump off here. We will talk to you guys tomorrow.